Hi friends, welcome back to our little Oregon homestead. Today is the first look at our cottage garden.
Yep.
I could never settle down too far away from my hometown.
So when we first took over the property, this area hadn't been used for really anything for a while, and other parts of it had, but we've repurposed it since then. So you can sort of see some fencing in the back, the little red fence panel right there. That whole area was overgrown by blackberry bushes.
Covered in blackberry bushes,
yeah,
with some hidden fencing in it and a lot of surprises that we found along the way.
I think I actually forgot how much of it was there, like how much more clear it looks now at this point, which is pretty crazy in itself. So we cleared that all out. At one point there was also some sort of a shelter or a overhang cover area. That's why you'll see red metal posts sticking up out of the ground. Eventually it's on my to-do list to remove those, run an excavator and take those out. That's one of the things on a very long list.
So what our plan is with our cottage garden is we want to do a no-till approach. So we don't want to work up and out of the ground what's already there. What we want to do is lay cardboard down, or what we've been doing is laying cardboard down and then adding compost on top of it. So the idea is that the next year, the next season, we don't have to tear it up, we don't have to till it out. We will just keep adding compost to it. So cardboard, you get it wet and let it soak in water for a while, and essentially what the idea is that it will allow the weeds underneath to grow, but then because they're not getting any sunlight because of the cardboard cover, they'll essentially die. And so you're killing off the weeds that are there, and then by putting compost on it, the compost really helps the vegetables grow. So what eventually our plan is going to be to use our own compost to add to it every year. But for now, we did have to order a load of compost, and so that's what we did this past weekend, and we got it moved in for the first row and quickly realized that we had a lot more compost. So we went out and scavenged for cardboard for our second row. So we're going to go ahead and put in our second row, and it's going to end up being a lot more garden space for fall and winter than what I even had planned. So today we're going to take you through the process. We already have the first row done. So today we're going to work on laying cardboard down for the second row, and then we're going to work on moving the rest of the compost that we have over on top of it. And by the end of the day, hopefully we should have 2 full garden beds ready to plant, and I plan on doing that today. Just typical fall vegetables. What I'm planning on doing is going to be kale and spinach. We use both of those a ton in our smoothies and on top of salads and all kinds of stuff, so it's something that's going to definitely get used. Plus you can freeze them and they last forever. Well, not forever, but long enough for us to use them. Yeah. So we're going to do kale and spinach for sure. We're going to do lettuce and other leafy greens for salads. We're also going to do some broccoli, and we're going to try and get some onions in as well. The onions I'm not quite sure because we are getting pretty far into needing them to be in the ground for fall, but it's going to be at least a start, and we'll have something to work on the next few months, which is super exciting. At least for me it is. Speaking
of exciting though, I mean, this is a new approach to planting than we've ever done before. We've never used cardboard to put in our garden space. In the past we've done raised garden beds, which are awesome in and itself, but this is a kind of a new approach that we're taking with it. And so the other people have done this and it actually works really well, but I'm actually kind of excited to see the differences and changes, see how well it works one way or another as well.
Yeah, before in the raised garden beds that we had at the old house, they worked fine, but we used just regular like planting soil, which was fine, but I'm super curious to see how the compost will add to the vegetables this year. And it's kind of, I mean, like you said, something we're trying. So if it doesn't end up working out how we think it will or how it should, I mean, we have plenty of room that we're going to keep expanding, and it doesn't have to be something we keep on doing, but it's definitely something that we've seen work really well for others. Want to give it a shot, especially to leave the ground and the land kind of as untouched as possible, just add to it. So that's where we're at.
So here we go.
So here we go. All right, we're doing some cardboard laying, we're doing some compost moving, and then end of the day, we'll do some planting. Join us, and eventually, once things get going, I'll do more garden tour updates so you can see things grow along with us, and it's going to be beautiful and fun, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. All right, here we go.
And break.
Break.
Okay.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me, no one can guess what I came there to see. There's a sun in the sky, there's a cloud drifting by, all kinds of birds make you wish you could fly. And in the distance I see someone waving at me. I hope that it's you, but who else could it be? I guess it would be nice to belong in your arms. I hope you feel the same way too. Na na na. Shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me, no one can guess what I came there to see.
All right, guys, we officially have 2 rows of garden beds now. Super exciting. So we probably have enough compost to do 1 more row, at least a half of a row, maybe up until before that giant tree stump. But that's a project for another day because I'm tired. We're gonna get this stuff cleaned up. We are gonna get some water and some food, and we will be back out later to start some planting. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.